Hello, good morning to everyone. Today we're going to discuss about auxiliary verbs. Let us see what are the types and also what are the families when modal verbs. Okay, shall we move into the class? Okay. This we have to pronounce it as auxiliary verbs or auxiliary verbs. This is auxiliary means like in British we pronounce it as auxiliary. In American, we pronounce it as auxiliary. So this is auxiliary verbs, auxiliary verbs. The next is divided into two primary verbs, modal verbs. In primary verbs, there are three families. First is be family, have family, and do family. Now, let us discuss about be family. Here, how to pronounce this? We'll discuss about this. First is am, is. You have to say is, not is. It's wrong. Is, are. That is American. Are is British. Are is British. Are American. Then was, that is British. Was is British. Was is American. Then where, that is British. Where, that is American. The next is be. You have to give a long sound. Be, because this is open syllable. This is open syllable, so we have to give be. Been. Then being. So this is how you have to pronounce all these things. First, let me just tell once more. So just listen everyone. Am, is, are, was, where, be, been, being. We have discussed about be family. Now let us see another two family. Okay, that is have family and do family. First, in the have family, we have three. In this, have, has, had. Have, has, had. Then in do family, we have three things. Do, did, does. Here I would like to stress one thing. Here, parents shouldn't teach that this as has. It is wrong. So here you have to give is sound. Okay, that's very, very important. So the kids always used to pronounce has. That is wrong. Has. You have to give is sound from the throat. It has to come. Has. The next here also you have to see does. It is not does. It is wrong. Does. So make sure parents, please, your kids pronounce exactly this sound, because here it has to come is and also is. It is not yes. Okay, make sure this. We've discussed about primary verbs. Now let us move on to the modal verbs. In these modal verbs, here we have certain verbs. Will, would, can, could, shall, should, may, might, must. So this you have to pronounce in a correct way. So this is not will. You shouldn't pronounce here. It is wrong. Okay? You have to pronounce it will, would. You have to go like this, like a smile. Would, can, could, shall, should, may. You shouldn't say that may. It's wrong. May, might, must. I guess you all have understood the auxiliary or auxiliary verbs. So auxiliary is a British. Again, auxiliary is American. Okay, so please don't forget In this total we have seen 23 verbs. In auxiliary verbs, total we have seen 23 verbs. Kindly, parents, please teach to first standard kids all the auxiliary verbs. It also helps to learn the tenses. If they know this, it's very easy for them to learn tenses. Again and again I stress you parents, please teach from first standard clearly all this pronunciation, and while they are speaking it is easy for them. Okay, so now let's discuss again all these verbs completely. In auxiliary verbs divide into two verbs, that is primary verbs and modal verbs. And primary verbs, there are three family. In that B family, here in B family, am, is, are. So first is British, then second is American. Okay, are, was, were, be, been, being. Have family. In have family, have, has, had. The next is do family. Do, did, does. Once if you finish all these three family, the next what you have to do, you have to go to the modal verbs. In modal verbs, will, would, can, could, shall, should, may, might, must. I hope you all have understood about this 23 auxiliary verbs. Please subscribe and give comments if you have anything. Thank you.